On January 7th, 2024, in Dallas, Texas, 17-year-old Ikea Hood had recently completed a paternity test following the birth of her child. The results revealed that her boyfriend, who had shown strong interest in being the father, was not the baby's biological parent. That day, she invited him over to her home to share the news. Sadly, that would be the last time anyone saw her alive. Ikea, a student at Lancaster High School, who was just 17 years old, as was her boyfriend. Not long after he arrived, police were called to her home. When they got there, they discovered Ikea had been fatally shot in the chest. Her mother was found cradling her lifeless body. As the police began investigating the tragic incident, evidence quickly pointed to someone very close to Ikea being responsible for her death. Ikea was known for her vibrant spirit, strong determination, and dedication as both a student and a young mother. Her sudden, violent death left the entire community reeling in shock and grief. Who took Ikea Hood's life? This is her story. Ikea Imari Hood was born on May 12, 2006 in Dallas, Texas, to her mother, Tequoia Lester, in a large, loving family. She was one of 8 children. From a young age, Ikea showed an innate talent for dancing. As a child, she would organize spontaneous talent shows in the family's living room, choreographing routines and teaching them to her younger siblings. She was the glue in her family, always remembering birthdays and ensuring no one felt left out. With a vibrant personality and unwavering determination, she brought warmth and unity to those around her. Ikea attended Lancaster High School, where her dancing skills truly shined. She was a proud member of the Tigerette drill team, and although still a junior, her precise and captivating movements made her stand out. Beyond school, her passion for dance extended into the community, where she joined a prestigious dance group in Dallas. There, instructors recognized her dedication and predicted a promising future. She dreamed of graduating, going to college, and performing at the collegiate level. But when she was 15, Ikea began dating a boy named Trevon Wright. They were both the same age, and like many teenage couples, they entered a relationship that became unstable. Over the next 2 years, their romance was marked by repeated breakups and reconciliations, worsened by incidents of domestic violence. In early 2023, Ikea discovered she was pregnant. When she told Trevon, it caused a major shift in their relationship. For several months, Trevon believed he was the baby's father and publicly embraced the role of a soon-to-be dad. In December 2023, Ikea gave birth to a baby girl, whom she named Iceland. While many viewed teen motherhood as a barrier, Ikea saw it as fuel for her ambition. She merged her roles as mother and dancer, redesigning her bedroom to reflect both worlds. A crib stood near her dance trophies. Drawers held both baby clothes and leotards. She often rocked Iceland while watching dance competitions and envisioned a future where they would dance together. Her phone gallery became a journal of her dual life. Videos of choreography mixed with baby smiles, costume sketches paired with infant outfits. She even created a playlist with soft music for Iceland that allowed her to practice gentle moves while holding her daughter. Motherhood didn't stall Ikea's aspirations. It magnified them. She imagined herself performing on grand stages with her daughter watching proudly. She even began dreaming of opening a dance studio where young mothers could train with their children nearby. After Iceland was born, Ikea decided to take a paternity test to confirm the child's biological father. The results revealed that Trevon Wright was not the father. Ikea planned to share this truth with Trevon on Sunday, January 7th, 2024. That morning, Ikea asked her mother for privacy so she could speak with Trevon. Her mother agreed. By 9 a.m., Ikea had fed, changed, and left Iceland in her grandmother's care. At 9:47 a.m., Trevon texted that he had arrived. By 10:05 a.m., Ikea brought him into her bedroom and locked the door behind them. Unfortunately, that would be the last time anyone saw Ikea alive. Shortly after, a 911 call came from the 700 block of Grambling Drive in southeast Oak Cliff, near University Hills Boulevard and East Wheatland Road. Police arrived at 10:40 a.m. to find Tequoia Lester cradling her daughter's lifeless body. Paramedics confirmed Ikea's death. She had been shot once in the chest at close range. The bedroom showed signs of a brief struggle. An overturned lamp, a displaced chair, a shattered phone screen, and curtains moving as if someone had fled through the window. Crime scene analysts observed blood patterns suggesting Ikea had moved after being shot, crawling not toward an exit, but toward her desk, where she kept pictures of Iceland. An officer noted she wasn't trying to escape. She was reaching for her daughter's photo. Clutched tightly in Ikea's hand was a crumpled picture of Iceland, taken days after her birth. Outside, neighbors gathered in disbelief. Inside, 3-week-old Iceland began to cry. Investigators began speaking with those closest to Ikea, starting with her mother. Takoya explained that she had been folding laundry and watching Iceland while her younger son played video games. Around 10:30 a.m., she heard a loud noise from Ikea's room and rushed to check. Finding the door locked, she ran outside, circled to the window, and saw Ikea lying motionless beside the bed, blood pooling around her. She climbed through the window to find her daughter fatally wounded and Trevon gone. This confirmed to investigators that Trevon had fled through the window. Takoya also informed them about the paternity test and Ikea's plan to share the news that morning. The family further revealed the rocky history between Ikea and Trevon, including repeated breakups and abuse. Ikea's younger brother also gave key information. He had overheard part of their conversation through the bedroom door while retrieving things from the bathroom. At around 10:15 a.m., he heard controlled but tense voices. "You knew all along, didn't you?" Trevon demanded. "No, I didn't, I thought." Ikea began to respond before being cut off. A few minutes later, their voices had escalated. "Everyone's laughing at me." "Nobody's laughing, Trevon. This doesn't have to change everything," Ikea said. "You made me believe that baby was mine for 9 months," Trevon was heard saying. "Lower your voice. You're scaring me," Ikea said. Then, at around 10:30 a.m., a single gunshot rang out, so loud it caused dogs 3 houses away to bark. Police later confirmed to local station WFAA that Trevon had believed he was the father of Ikea's child. The revelation that established a clear motive for the shooting. News of Ikea's death quickly spread at Lancaster High School, silencing its halls. Her locker became a memorial of flowers, notes, and photos. Her drill team boots were placed at the base, polished perfectly, just how she liked them. Team members grieved, struggling to imagine practice without her. By that evening, investigators had gathered enough evidence to name Trevon Wright as the main suspect. An arrest warrant was issued on January 8th, charging him with murder, and the police launched a widespread manhunt for him. The search involved multiple agencies, including U.S. Marshals. Trevon was arrested on January 9th, just 2 days later, and charged with first-degree murder. He was booked into Dallas County Jail with a $500,000 bond. On January 10th, the school community held a balloon release on the practice field. Hundreds gathered around Ikea's family. Her uniform was displayed with medals draped from the collar. Balloons floated into the sky as the reality of her absence settled in. Her family now faced the painful task of raising Iceland without the mother she would never get to know. During the trial, Trevon claimed the shooting was accidental. He said he brought the gun intending to harm himself, but Ikea intervened and it discharged. The jury, however, focused on his abusive behavior, threatening messages, and gang ties. They also heard jail phone calls where Trevon talked about using the murder charge to promote his rap career. The jury convicted him of murder and sentenced him to life in prison.